Hello guys, and welcome to my channel Keeley Talks. I'm Joelle, also Kamisha or Cam, whatever you want to refer her by. Her channel is in the description of this video, so please make sure you check her out and you subscribe to her if you're not subscribed already. And if you're new here, please hit that subscribe button as well. We've got here so far, let me just say hello to a few people popped in. The chairman who shared the stream on his Discord, and we've got Sarah Sharp and Veronica Smith and Megan O'Shea so far. And whilst we're waiting for people to come in, I thought me and you could just have a quick chat. I know I didn't even ask you about this first, but never mind. I just go with the flow and the way that things go. By the way, anyone wondering what the smoke is? It is an incense stick. But you might see some orbs or whatever. But before here's your hamster as well, and Susan Rodenhaver. How are you doing, guys? But before we start the readings, I just wanted you to tell a little bit about yourself that people might not know. Like, how did you get into doing readings and stuff?
Okay. So, hi, everybody. Welcome. So, I've always had a gift. I kind of suppressed it as a young child. I would have certain energies around me. And I, didn't know what it was, but I just, pushed it down. So, as I got older, I joined a spiritual team and they basically assisted me on my path, and I learned tarot. I just learned to tap in and be intuitive, also to tap into mediumship, because the spirits that I was in the past, I learned how to discern the spirits and then tell the collective what they were trying to come across. Yeah, so that's how it became.
So mine was I don't know if I think I've told the story a few times on here, but mine was a little bit different. I don't know if I ever told you. But when I was 15, I lived next door to a palm reader, and he read my palm, and he told me that he could see like loads of orbs and loads of spirit around me, and he knew I was going to be working with spirit and be psychic, and that I am psychic already. I just need to tap into it. And I fobbed him off a little bit, like, what's this guy in about? Then when I was 16, so only like a year later, I was approached randomly in the street by a white pagan warlock who was also a medium. And he said the same thing to me. He said, you've got this energy to connect with spirit. You need to go to a spiritual church. You need to learn how to zone into it and connect into it. And I thought, that's 2 times I've been told that. So I'm going to definitely go and check that out and see what happens with it. I go to the spiritualist church, and it was a Sunday, and it was a divine service, and the medium gave me a reading out of all the people in the congregation. He came to me one time, and he had my nana with him, and he knew stuff that nobody would know or never been there before. And he said the same thing. You're going to be up here on this platform. You can connect to spirit. You can do readings. You can do this. You can do that. I thought, oh my God, that's 3 people I've been told by now. There must be something that's going to happen and something that's going to go on with it. And then and then I asked him afterwards. I said, this has been said to me 3 times. Is there anything I can do to develop it? So I went to what's called an open circle. I don't know if you've ever been to one in a spiritual church, and it's where everyone sits in a big circle, and it's for anybody to get up and give a reading, whether you are a platform medium or a fledgling, which is somebody learning, or somebody who has never given a reading, or if you just want to sit there and see if you get a reading, you can do. It's fine. So I went to that the Wednesday after, and I was just sat there, and I seen people sat with the crystals. I thought, oh my gosh, why am I here? I was 16 years old in college, because you start college at 16 in England. And I was just sat there and I thought, right, I'm here now. So I closed my eyes and I started seeing all these images. I seen a man walking out of a house on fire with a little boy on his shoulders, and he's dressed in World War II attire. I still remember it dead clear. I seen a man's hand with a ring on, and it was a square ring with a black stone, an eagle, and it had a diamond in the eye. And then I saw a little boy knelt down on the floor. It's like I was looking down on him, and he had like a mushroom style haircut, and he was playing with like the T-Rex out of Toy Story. I thought, this is so vivid and clear. Hi KK and Claire and Gary, I forgot to say hello to you. This is so vivid and clear, but I didn't understand it. So I thought, I don't know who I'm going to go to. I don't know who this is for. But I stood up and I spoke to the medium who's in charge. And the urge, I'm very shy, I'm very much an introvert, but I felt this urge that I had to get up. So I stood up and I spoke to the medium who was running the circle that night. And he said, have you ever got up before? And I said, no. And he said, okay, just tell me what you've got and we'll see if anybody understood. So I told him everything I had. And he said, does anybody here understand that? And everyone didn't say anything. And he said, good, because I understood every single word of that. That reading was for me. And I understood everything. Like you mentioned my late grandfather. The ring was his. The little boy is my nephew who had a twin brother who died in the womb. You explained exactly my nephew who had an identical twin brother. He said, so I understood, and it's the only reading I've ever remembered, but I still remember it to this day because it was my first one. And it's like, bam, the way they connected like that, the way that they came forward. Sorry, let me just say hello to Kirsty as well. Hi, Kirsty. Okay, so before the stream, me and Kamisha was deciding if we was going to do a general reading first or if we was going to go straight into readings. Now, with a general reading, you can take what you can take and leave what you don't take. And with the private readings, it's just by chance if we come to you or if we don't. So I'm going to leave it up to the chat. I know me and you was like a bit what if, but I just have this feeling now to ask the chat what do they want. Thank you, KK, and thank you. Hi, Ron. Ron has a beautiful channel as well. He's a reader as well. Well, unconditional love tarot. Make sure you guys check him out if you haven't already. So what I'm going to ask the chat is if you would like us to do a general reading first before the private readings, put a 1. And if you'd like us to get straight into the readings, I know there's only 8 of you here at the moment, put a 2. So I'll let you decide. So put 1 if you want us to do the general reading first, and then put a 2 if you want us to get straight into the readings. Kirsty's got a comment here. I remember my first reading too. Also, her letter gave my daughter a link to the reading as I wanted her to see it, but she didn't see it until the next day. Meanwhile, she had been given she must have run out of space. A psychic reading by a friend, and her friend knew my name and told her to lean on me. Okay, so we've got 2 2s so far. By the way, this incense stick, I've noticed it brings more orb energy. I've just seen 2 of them fly past. Hey, hooray, peace. How are you, my love? Gary, I asked Gary if he wanted to pop on at the end, but he's going to be cutting his hair, so he's going to be busy for this one.
Hi, Gary.
I know, he's in the, I think it might be in the chat, I'm not sure. Kirsty says, so thank you, her light.
Oh,
It must be the reading. Okay, so put a 2 if you want us to get straight into the readings, and put a 1 if you want us to do a general reading first. Let me just share the stream out. Can I ask everybody to, if you're new here, please subscribe to myself, and also if you're not already, please subscribe to Her Like Cosmic Tarot, who channel is in the description, and also please share the stream if you can on Twitter or wherever. So we've got. Oh, it's okay, Kirsty. You're fine. I think it's lovely. So we've got 3 ones now. So we've got 3 ones for doing the general reading, and we've got 2 twos. Hooray, put 1 million ones. Sarah says 1. So it's 1 if you want us to do a general reading first. Enchantress, we don't do a list here on my channel, my love. The way we do these streams is when me and or when it's Kamisha's turn to shuffle the cards, I ask you guys to put a 1, and we'll go to whoever we're drawn to. Sometimes we can get up to like 30 people, and it can be quite. The stream would just go on all night if we tried to do a list.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I was thinking me should do like 4-hour streams trying to get through her list before now. That's why I don't do a list. Okay, so general reading first. Hey, the chairman. Thank you for sharing the stream before when you're Discord for us. I'm sorry you're having problems, Claire. I said I called you Care then. It's probably because you got Bear at the end, like Care Bear. Okay, do you want to do your general first, and then I will do mine?
Yes.
So
Ready?
And just answering these messages. Her like Cosmic Tarot's name is Kamisha, or you can call her Cam.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, it's okay, Billie Jean. Thank you for stopping by, and hello to Meerkat. And now I'm gonna mute myself so that Kamisha could do her read.
Okay. So, I have pulled some energies before we commenced. I just wanted to get the energy of the collective that's in the room and individuals who may come after this live. So basically, I'm going to show you, I am into astrology. So I did, purchase an astrology deck. And I just want to touch on the energies that you may encounter in these next couple of weeks. This is basically a predictive general reading. So we have the 5th house. We have Aries. We have Leo. We have the 1st house. And a lot of this energy, as you can tell from the cards, there's a lot of red here. So there's a lot of passion here. There's a lot of fire here. Some of you may be fire signs, or you're encountering fire signs. Like I said, there's a lot of passion here, a lot of initiation. There's an energy that if you guys are not in a connection, there's an energy that love will be on the horizon here. As I was just shuffling up, as you potentially just saw me, this is the card that came out. So if you are interested in potentially opening yourself up for love, there is seemingly a chance out there for you. This can be in romantic relationships, and this is also in some family connections. If you feel like you have gone astray from certain family members, there's an energy that you guys will be tapping back into the family. I know there's holidays coming up, but I also feel like there's an energy of taking initiative. I'm hearing like jumping in while it's hot. So there's an energy that something may start and you're just going to jump right into it, whether it's a love connection, whether you're just going to say, you know what, screw it, this person asked me on a date or whatever it is, I'm going to go. Or, you're with your family and there's somebody who you've had a little rift with. They're there and it's like okay, we're going to talk about it. You know, we're going to smooth things out. However it relates to you, there's an energy of a lot of passion, a lot of fire here. Holy Spirit, can I have more energy for this? Yeah, there's something that's going to be ignited. Even new projects are coming around. We do have the child here. So there's an energy that something is new. There's a new connection or a new creative endeavor that you're coming against. There's a lot of passion in here. And I also see the sword here. So you're getting clarity. A lot of you could be getting a new job here. And if it's not a new job, it's a new, it's something that you've been working on. There's an energy that this is coming about. This is coming around. Again, we have a lot of fire here. This is my deck. This Leo card came out twice. So there's a lot of fire energy here on the board. And it's coming as the weather gets colder, because this also came out. I'm going to pull one more card. Okay, yeah. And if there's somebody that you've had a rift with, or if you had a disagreement with, it could be a male figure or a masculine figure, or anybody who you deem as masculine. There's an energy that you guys are going to bring this together. This could be a father figure and or a romantic person, or like I said, anybody in your family, if it's cousins. I'm going to pull some numbers that may be affecting you at this time. The number 6 is highlighted here, as I have it several times. So you may be getting synchronicities of the number 6 here. What last thing can I pull for them to look out for? Okay. There's an energy for you to use your intuition, or to tap in a little bit more. Some of you may have to make a decision on something, but you're quite not sure. But Spirit is saying you need to delve deeper, because you may be wrong about a scenario. Okay, this is your intuition may be off card. So if you're thinking about taking one turn and you're like, I don't know, there's an energy for you to go back and check it back out. This also, wrapping it up, this is going with the whole notion, if you had a falling out with somebody and you were like, no, I'm not going to clear the air with them, you know, it's done. This is also an energy of your intuition may be wrong, because you may go back and revert and clear the air with this person or whomever, or a job, or a family member, or a romantic relationship. So just know that this is an energy that nothing is set in stone at this point. There's a lot of fire here. You can even be fiery yourself here, because the first house is here, which talks about your embodiment. So just know that in the next couple of weeks, you could be a lot more fiery than usual, your whole persona. And yeah, it's you could have more fun, a lot more going out here with the 5th house here. The 5th house is all about romance and getting out there, being creative and doing things like that. So I hope that resonated, guys. And we would love to know in future reads. Keely.
I'm coming back 1 second.
Okay, sorry.
Oh, you're quick tonight. Hey, Issa. Okay, I haven't even got any cards shuffled yet.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know how long we had.
It's okay. I've got these new cards. I think I've only used them once. The Cosmic Slumber Tarot. It says on the back, if the universe was asleep, where would her dreams be led? I'm just getting out this whole fancy. Okay. Okay, guys, I might go glitch you if you mute yourself, Kamisha. Hey, Atta. I don't know why my stream does that, but for some reason when my guests mute, I go glitcher. So this is a general reading. So hey, Beth J. If you're new here, please subscribe, my love, and everyone please check out her Cosmic Tarot as well. This is a general read, so I want you to take what fits and leave what doesn't. Oh gosh, right, okay. We'll get the normal tell as well. Hi, Shambi. How's everybody doing? After this, we are going to get into the direct readings, and the cards are deciding to fly away. Oh gosh, right, okay. So first of all, I've got the Magician. The Magician really comes around when there's a need to be starting a project, or there's a need to be doing something. But I feel like that we've collectively, with you guys in the chat, some of you may understand where we don't know where to start. Now this card is coming in reminding you that you do have the tools that you need to get that project done, for things to grow and develop. Like, you have everything you need there. I feel like there's more the willpower that's needing to come in. I feel there's a need to be bringing our loved ones and friends around us for teamwork as well. Where have my oracle cards gone? Lost them. There they are. Mermaids. I feel so unorganized tonight. Probably because before the stream, I was just chatting to Gary. He's got, I sent him a parcel, and that has got there now. Anyway, so okay. We've got the love card coming out here as well. So this is all loved based. So this new, oh God, why have my camera gone off? This whole project, maybe to do with something like starting love, or it's love based in general. Stop away. These situations what we need to turn away from, and I feel like a lot of us feeling like alone, feeling a solitude. But things can manifest and things can happen if we focus on the people that are around us. Hey, SJ, because we have got these loving people around us, but sometimes we need to get out of that woe is me attitude and focus on all the abundance that is around us as well, rather than focusing on things not happening. Because I feel like that we've got the star here coming in. The star's coming and saying like things are going to be falling into place, things are going to be going right for us. I need to get some of these Kiwi cards. Now we've found them. I sent Gary a deck of these as well, so you might be seeing him doing some readings on the stream soon if he wants to. Okay, so we've got fate coming in. So the current situations that are going on around a lot of you right now is meant to happen. There has been disagreements. There's been like a fallout of energy. That's why the cards are saying there's a need for coming together. There's a need to get out of this solitude mode. Again, guys, take what you can and leave what doesn't feel like it fits for you. The disagreement, I feel, was about secrets. There's been a lot of secretive things going on, people not being as honest as they should be. Okay, but things that you've been longing to fall into place, the cards come in saying this isn't long now. You need to have patience, remembering that them tools are there that you do need. And we've got nature as well. That's like the cards calming down there. When the nature cards in, can someone please explain? Oh, Donna, you've been here before, my love. Someone please explain to Donna how the stream works for us, please. Also just focusing on this energy. Okay, yeah. People coming in, things new coming in for us. Things coming in new there. Losing all the tarot cards. 1 second, let me just grab them. Sorry about that. We lost the tarot. Okay. 1 second, guys. Okay, so we had the Three. This is the Three of Torches, but basically it's the same as the Three of Wands. So this is like, again, it's about things coming forward, making plans, and also there's a need for self-belief. Okay, there's a need for you to be believing in yourself, and that take away them self-doubts and move them all away. Hi, Oliver. How are you, love? And then we've got the Nine of Pentacles, and I feel like this is literally symbolizing that once you realize this, and once you like getting into your own power and realizing that you do have the tools that you need for whatever this situation is that relates to you, that things will come in abundance. The cards have talked about abundance already, and that things will start falling into place for you. But there's that need there for self-belief, and there's that need there for patience as well. Just because things haven't happened as quickly as we want them to, doesn't mean that they ain't gonna happen. Okay, so I hope that some of you understood that. Where's my Kiwi deck? Okay, you can come back now if you want, Kamisha.
Okay.
I kept zoning out when you was reading, so I don't know if it linked into yours.
Yes. It definitely did. Keely, look, we both had the same card that came out first, like with our reading. You didn't know that, did you? I was like, oh my gosh. Yes. Isn't that wild? That's wild.
That's so funny.
Yeah, it went right into each other. And then
I love it when it does that.
Yeah, you had the Knight of Wands, which is that fire sign that I've been talking about. There's some fire energy that's coming around, very passionate, very like coming in fast. Whether it's a family member or some partner, or there's a lot of, fiery energy on its way.
Wow. I love that. I know that today you're going into the astrological side of the readings, and I absolutely love that. That is still a part of tarot that I'm not yet familiar with. I'm just on my journey to learning. So whilst you're going into that, I'm just going to try and soak it all up tonight. See if I learn as much as possible. And just to let everyone know, like, obviously I've been a medium for nearly 13 years now. But I only started tarot a few months ago. So there is times when I'm doing the tarot, I might have to just quickly check the meaning of a card. But the intuition side of it, I can do, if that makes sense. And I might not always get the meanings on point, but it's about what I feel in that moment for the card as well. Do you want to go first?
Yeah.
Because I just did a little reading.
Yes, okay. I can go first.
Okay, so if you'd like a card reading off the lovely Kamisha, her like Cosmic Tarot, then put a 1 in the chat so she can see who she's drawn to.
Keely, can we do the questions or no?
Yeah, you can ask people if they want to ask a question. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new, and also subscribe to Kamisha's channel, which is in the description as well. I will post it in the chat.
Okay, so I'm gonna go with Oliver. Oliver, what's your question? You can type any question that you'd like. If you have a question that you've been wanting to know, get some guidance, some answers on. Whoa. Sorry, that wanted to jump out. approved. I applied last 3 weeks. Okay. I'm going. This is what popped out, but I'm going to continue to pull. That popped out when I was shuffling, trying to get the energy, Oliver, which is great fortune. I'm going to pull more for you, though. It's a good sign. Ooh. Okay. What is the outcome for this wisdom? There's an energy of like, I guess there's an energy of going back and forth with you. Okay. There's an energy of going back and forth. Okay. So I don't know if there is a time period where you have to go back again. There's a going back and forth here with the Two of Pentacles. So I see some success, but then I see that you may need to go back again to redo something. Okay, I do have the Sun card in reverse, which talks about not being optimistic or you know, not believing that you've passed deep down. But there's an energy that you can manifest this. You can bring this into fruition. It's a lot. I don't know if there's a lot of studying but there's an energy that you'll make this through. Give me the final outcome. Yeah. The Nine of Cups. It'll happen. It may not happen on this try, but it will happen. There's something about a redo. So you may have to redo something. Or I don't know if this in the past you had to redo something, but there's something about a redo. This will come to pass eventually. Okay? The Nine of Cups, Ace of Cups. This is something that you're very passionate about. Emotionally, this is what satisfies you, and you know, but there's an energy that you'll have to potentially redo something. I hope that makes sense. Like, I don't know if there's different portions on the exam that you have to redo if you don't do well. I know in the States, this is how we are. Like, if we take an exam and we don't pass one part of the exam, we are sent back to retake it. So I don't know if that's the energy of it, but that's how it feels. But you will eventually pass it, okay? I hope that resonated.
Okay. There we go. Okay, down to my cards now. Let me get them out. I just want to quickly mention this as well. When I hit 700 subscribers, I'm going to do a free private reading giveaway on the channel. I don't know. I'm going to do one of them like things where you put the names in and it does like a random selection or something. Where's my cats gone? Why does everything keep falling today? Everything keeps falling. It's pecking me out. Okay, so we have a reply from Oliver. He says, that's probably the petition that I make, and I'm expecting to receive a message from the authority, but until now I haven't received any response from them. Thank you very much for taking my question.
Oh, you're very welcome. Thank you for the confirmation.
Okay, so we're going to get the Sacred Traveler cards out. If you'd like a reading from myself, please put a 1 in the chat right now. Hi, Rebecca. How are you, love? Thank you, Gary. Gary says, I'm really loving both energies tonight. You two are beautiful souls. You're a beautiful soul as well. I love. Okay, so we're gonna go with Beth J. Beth, if you'd like to ask a question, my love, please put it in the chat right now. I'm seeing some new names as well. If you're new, hit that subscribe so we can get to that in 700 mark. Rebecca. Just waiting for Beth's question. Hopefully I don't lose no cards while I'm reading for you. How do you see my true love? Do you mean like your future love, Beth? I don't understand. My dyslexia is like playing with me right now. Thank you, Rebecca. Let me get on the reading cards. I've got so many decks up here on my table right now. So many cards. It's all good. Will he come to me? Okay. I know that you're asking about the future. Before we get started on this reading, I just want to let you know that your future has infinite possibilities. That this reading is just one possibility of them infinite possibilities. There's some people who claim they can see the definitive future, but the future isn't definitive. It flows. It's all about cause and effect and about the choices that you make that lead you to that are subject to the conclusion of the outcome of them situations arising. So everyone needs to be aware of that. Hi, Sharon. Okay. So, Beth, the first card that I've got is Soul here, and it says your soul is preparing to reconnect, trust the process. So it's saying that right now that you're healing for a relationship that didn't go well. It might have felt like a long ass time, it might have felt like a while, like why the hell is this taking so long? I just want my Mr. Right to be here right now. But the cards are telling you to trust the process, that this will happen. I feel like that when this does happen, it'll start off as a friend, because it'll be about that trusting bond, bringing that bond together and connecting and truly loving each other. A love bond grows stronger over time. So I feel like that this will start off as a friendship, and I feel like that you guys will be total opposites, but it'll bring that yin-yang energy, which is perfect and synchronizes perfectly. It says, like the yin-yang symbol, twin flames connect an aspect of each other's character within themselves. And then you've also got the universe here, saying the universe is guiding you to that special person. Allow everything to take its natural course. So you need to allow that energy to happen naturally. Don't force things to happen. This will come to you. This will happen in perfect synchronicity, in perfect timing, Beth, my love. I just need to get one of these mermaid cards for you, and it's jumped out already. Okay, positivity. The cards are really telling you to like be focusing on the positive things in your life right now. Don't focus on what you don't have currently, but focus on what you do have, on what brings you happiness and light within you and within your life. And then we've got blessings, like that's what I just said. You know, that's basically confirming what I've just said. Focus on the blessings that are there. Because like I said, you're in this healing process right now. You're also going through, I know you didn't ask about this, but you're also going through decision making as well, my love. And it's taking you into two different directions. I feel like the direction that you do take will really draw you to be bringing them friends and making them connections. But you're going through this growth period, okay? You've had to, like, I feel like that you had to grow up very, very quickly. You didn't get a chance to really discover you as you was growing up. You didn't get a chance to love yourself. And that is what you really need to do before you can stammer. Before you can find that love connection, you need to love yourself, okay? I feel like that there's been some sort of a fallout with a friend. You got the disagreement card. I'm sorry, it's a bit faint. It's in pink. I need to redo them all. Hey, listener, thank you, Claire Bear, for explaining. But your energy is changing. I feel like that you felt a big shift in your life recently. I feel like there must be something going on with the planets, the moon, or something astrological, because a lot of people have been experiencing this big change in their energy recently, where there's been a big whole shift up, and they're really learning so much about themselves. Like literally, so many people have been experiencing this, but it's all part of the journey. But I feel like that for you, the outcome of these shifts and changes are going to be peaceful and mellow. Okay, so that's good. Okay, before you get to the person who is going to be coming to your life, you're going to basically feel like that you've climbed a mountain. And this is because you're on that journey of self-discovery right now. Things have been clouded over for a while. And like I said, I feel like that you really was forced to develop and grow up very fast to the point where these cards have come out together. You felt like that you didn't really get to know exactly what it is that you wanted. Oh, the cards are falling everywhere. When it's Kamisha's turn, I'll pick them all up. Then you got these two cards that came out together, and it's like you can and motivation. I feel like there's something, Beth, that you've wanted to do, okay, but that motivation just hasn't been there. But the cards are coming in and bringing that you can attitude. You can do this. Whatever it is that you've been putting off, girl, you can do it. And it's also time to remember to relax, okay? Because I feel like that an anxiety energy sometimes comes in with you, my love, at the point where it really, really makes you feel like that you're worn down and you can't cope with the energies around you. It just makes you feel overwhelmed to the point it's like, I can't do this. Also remember that it is meant to happen. Things are happening the way they're meant to be going. And that has already come out in the other card a minute ago. So just remember that. And finally, they're giving you resilience. Know your resilience. Know how strong you are. From all the rubbish that you went through and all the garbage you went through, realise that you survived and you got through that and you're on the other side of that bit. And that this, if you're wanting this to happen, this love thing, don't force it, let it come naturally, okay? But also, whilst you're waiting, work on that self-love, work on that resilience, work on that positivity and the blessings around you. Okay. I hope that you understood that, Beth. Hi, Kamisha. I'm just gonna mute whilst I pick up all these. As I muted, I started talking. Beth says, thank you, may God bless you. May God bless you too, Beth. If you'd like a reading of my lovely friend Kamisha, put the one in the chat.
Okay, Claire and Bear, do you have a question? Okay, got you. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna pull something from over here. I was guided to pull something. I don't know if I see it. I'll get back to that. I pulled from my deck, and I'm in the States. I'm not sure where you are in the world, but this is what came here. The fall. I don't know if you're into zodiac signs or not, but there's something about a Gemini and or a Sagittarius, or this could be you. There's an energy. If those are your signs, or if you have those in your chart, or if there's somebody around you that has that, there's an energy to be careful. There's an energy to do more research. Could be with something new. It could be a new connection or a new job or what have you. But there's an energy to delve a little deeper and do research, because there's something about, I have this card that's called fine print. So it's something that you may not be seeing. Can you give me some insight, Spirit, into what she may not be seeing? There's something here that you may be, it's like you don't see it. I'm not even getting fine print. It's like, you know, when you're in the car and you're driving past and you saw something but you don't know what it is. It's that energy. There's an energy, and it could be surrounding work. So be mindful of that. It's something that could be around work. If you're working, or if this person, there could be a person in relevance to these signs around you, a Gemini or a Sagittarius, or it can be somebody from work. However this resonates, there's an energy like, don't miss the sign, or don't miss the red flag. There's something that you need to bear witness of, because there's something that you're not seeing. It could be in a message. You could potentially receive a message. I do have the Page of Wands here. Page of Wands. Tell me about this Page of Wands. Pages are usually about messages coming through. It could be about work. Again, with the Three of Pentacles, doesn't have to be. and or this could just be relating to family, because we do have the Six of Cups underneath. If it's not family, it could be a love connection. There's something about missing the sign, or missing, it's like you don't see it. It's something that's important that you need to pay attention to. There's an energy that you're not seeing it. We have the Three of Cups and the Ace of Cups. The Three of Cups also talks about like gatherings, coming together. This could be going out on dates as well. With the Ace of Cups underneath, this could be a love offer. Doesn't have to be, but the Ace of Cups is always bringing new energy in, bringing emotional fulfillment in. But there's an energy to, can you give me more clarification on what and who it is that she's supposed to watch out for? It could be a Sagittarius. The Knight of Wands is keep trying to come out. Yeah. What did I say? I'm going to show you. It's some Knight of Wands. It's somebody that you may have turned your back on, or you're blocking. Two of Swords. Somebody that you're like, no, stay back. Or somebody who you're keeping at a distance because you're like, oh, I don't know if I trust you, or I don't know how to read you. It could be that energy, but there's an energy to be mindful of this person. I don't want to scare you or anything. It's just that there's an energy that you may miss something. The Chariot. Tell me why the Chariot is here. Why the Chariot is here. Okay. Is a Two of Pentacles. Okay. Tell me why the not good idea is here. Why is the not good? Yeah, you could be getting, tell me why not good idea is here. You could be getting messages from this person, or, yeah, I keep getting the messages. There could be a message or messages coming through. But there's something saying something is not a good idea here. And it's happening now. If you're in an area where the time is fall or it's starting to get cooler, so be mindful. Is there anything else? Anything else you should be mindful of? Official person. It could be from the job and or a love connection. So we have official person here, which is to me the Emperor in the tarot. And we do have the marriage card here. It doesn't necessarily have to signify a marriage. It's a significator of a union, okay? Or some kind of connection, whether it be, like I said, a job or like a relationship union. So be on the lookout for that. I'm going to pull one of these for you. I love these cards. Can I have this energy, please, for Claire and Bear? Whoa. Freedom. Okay. So I'm just going to read a little bit of it. I don't know these cards by heart. You have freedom. Restrictions are holding you back. You could be in a rut, or you could have energies around you that are in a rut. It says fight against any negative thoughts that you may have, or jealousies. This could be in particular to a person here that I've been talking about be mindful of somebody around you. This is how it's coming across. It says fight any negative thoughts and or may have jealousies for others. But I don't feel like this is your energy. I feel like it could be somebody around you. The card is telling you do not act too impulsively and to think things through before you act. That's what I'm saying. There's something telling you to be cautious at this moment. I'm going to read it again. This card is telling you don't act too impulsively and think things through before you act, as major mistakes could be made if care is not taken. There's something that you need to pay attention to. It's coming out clear. So if you're at a job, or if this is a love connection, or however this resonates, There's something about that's coming up that you really need to take heed, slow down, and think things through, because there's something that you are gonna miss. And I'm gonna do timing again. Can I have timing on this? Yeah, the time is right. Allow things to come. Yeah, there's an energy of fall, winter. Fall, winter here. So it's coming up. Whether this is, like I said, I don't know where you are, but there's an energy that this is coming up in between. Where's my card? I had the fall card and now I have the winter card. So something that's coming up. I know, like I said, in the States, there's an energy. Fall and winter is upon us. So yeah, please be mindful of whatever's coming up surrounding any jobs, careers, and or love connections. If you're in a situation, there's something that spirit wants you to be mindful of, because there's something that you're going to miss. And there's an energy that you will, I feel like by winter, whether that's December into February, you're going to see the mistake that was made if you miss it. That's what I wanted to see. There's something about fall and winter, but I feel like by February, if you miss this, you're gonna see it, or it's gonna come into fruition of what you missed, in the next coming weeks. So be mindful of that. I don't know what it's pertaining to. You might know. So just, let me know, if you stop by, say, oh yeah, this came up, and yeah, so just, be mindful of that. And I'd love to hear more in the next coming weeks.
Lovely reading from her, like Cosmic Tarot, as always. Hi, Katina, and Sensual Soul, and Elizabeth Me, who's come in, and thank you, Isa. Hey, Spiritual Journey. Lots of new faces. Okay, if you'd like a reading, please put number 1. Claire Bears replied. She says, yeah, we've just gotten the go-ahead for the festivals next year, and I have another organizer trying to take my role.
Oh, wow.
Well, it makes sense to me.
Wow. Yeah.
Thank you, Isa. Okay, so I'm gonna go with Elizabeth Me. Elizabeth Me, if you have a question, my love, you can put it in the chat. Hi, yours. I love your little picture. That's really cute. Okay, Elizabeth Me says general, please. Okay, Elizabeth Me, whilst I was shuffling the cards, I had these two that came out. Okay, first off. We've got breaking free first, okay? I feel like there's something that has been holding on to you for a while now, my love. There's something that's been holding you down. It's like you try to ignore it sometimes, but sometimes it just creeps back up, it pops back up, like out of nowhere, like a jack in the box, like, and you're just like, you just try to put it in its box a little bit, and you try to ignore it. There's also a situation around you, Elizabeth Me, what you want to be happening now, and we're needing some patience. It's telling us to be right about now, and we need to we need to just be chilled there. Let me just see if they can tell us what that is about. 1 second, I get my Kiwi cards. I keep reminding everyone, if you're new, hit that subscribe. We're like 19 away from 700 now. What is revelation? It's about. I hope the music isn't too loud, by the way, in the background. Okay, Elizabeth, me just asking the cards what this is about. I'm going to ask them to go into more detail. But the first one that came up was fate, and then intuition. I feel like that this is around a situation that you have been wanting for a while, that you know from your intuition is telling you. This was about up already in my deck as well, and she's all about intuition. The High Priestess. I feel like that this is something that you knew that is going to be happening in your life, but it's just not happened as of yet. Now, the High Priestess, she's all about the yin and yang and the balance within our life. I feel like that you have a lot of inner strength, Elizabeth, me, and I feel like that is very, very relevant right now, especially regarding the situations where we've been breaking free from, and then ties that have been holding us down, we've been pushing to one side. Thank you, Elizabeth, me, and Kirsty, for confirming that the music is okay. I just don't want it to be too loud down your ears there. Sorry. Get some more cards for you. So tired. Elizabeth, me, I'll say that you'd understand where your energy has been feeling very, very depleted as well, where we've not been feeling as upbeat and gone as we usually are. We've been feeling like our energy has been being very, very drained. And I want to say that there's been situations around you that you've been trying to understand, but it's just been feeling like a total mystery. Okay. Regarding the thing that we need to break free of, I feel like that you tried to deal with it on your own for a long time. I'm sorry, this bloody cardigan's irritating me. I feel like that you tried to deal with it on your own for a long time. They're saying that they're saying that right now, I feel like it's never really been the right time, but right now is the time to be opening up and bringing that support network in, and because you do have this strong personality around you that you feel like that you can do it yourself, because you've held this in for a long time and you've not really told anybody about it. I feel this is like something to do with an experience or situation that you went through, and you just didn't want anybody to know. But people are there and they're offering their support. I would say that in the past you just push them away. You're very much an independent person. You're very strong-minded and well-powered to bring in the things that you need within your life around you. Cards up. fly away. But there is times where you do feel literally trapped and bound, even if you're not. It's just like within the situation, within life, and feeling trapped and overwhelmed. Feeling like very, very overwhelmed, like, but I feel like that is saying that situation, whatever it was, is over now, because this is a Ten of Swords, and you've got quite a few swords here, and the swords are the air energy. So there might be some sort of air signs in there, but this cycle is finished now, and the things are moving on. The hard work that you put in is paying off. Like the soul that you reaped, the bounty that you grew, it is paying off now. You've had that time to go within you and really figure out what's been going on with you, Elizabeth. They keep making me look at this card, this support card here in front of me. Sorry, I do apologise. I feel like that situation, whatever it is, you walked away from that now. You've turned your back on it. You've come away from that. I'm sorry for making you yawn, Yeti. Making everyone yawn. I'm sorry. We've got the Nine of Pentacles coming in here, and this is about literally like when we've built things up without having a lot of people around us, and literally enjoying like the luxuries and the great things within our life. And also you've got lovers there, so that's saying that the situation, I feel like the situation around you is going to bring more loving energy. It's all about this loving energy, okay? I don't know if this is friendship or relationship or whatever, but whatever it is, it's going to be bringing a big support network. Now this might be already going on. You might be already have found this connection either with friends, family, or a romantic relationship, but it's definitely bringing this absolutely loving energy in there, and a lot of positivity as well. I'll just get one of my Kiwi cards. Well, good night, yours. Okay, this is your journey, and your journey is going through an energy change. Okay, but everything is happening in serendipity. Everything is happening like at the moment positively at the right time that it's supposed to happen. We've got family here, the family coming in around you. Don't know if that's physically or like in the spirit family. Okay, always remember that you can do this. Like, remember everything that you've already done anyway. Like, you've got all this inner strength. Okay, well, these cards contradict each other in a way, but you got motivation and relax at the same time. I feel like this is saying to you that remembering that you can do it, you bring that motivation in, but also find time for you to relax as well. I feel like that's all I have for you, Elizabeth. I hope that you understood that, love. Please let me know, and also everybody, I'm also waiting Please put a 1 in the chat if you'd like a reading from Kamisha. Like her tarot. He says, thank you, yes. I'm glad you understand, love.
Whoa.
You're losing cards now.
Yes.
I know I'm dropping things.
Yes. How about SJ? SJ, do you have a question? Oh my goodness, this keeps coming out. Ooh, okay. Okay. I have my I forget what they're called. I have my deck from V Love Crystals, and it tells you the answer here on the bottom. And they all came out. So let's see. Ooh. What is it? Excuse me, I'm like, my allergies are really bad. Tell me about that. So there's the energy here. There's something around the number 4. So you could be seeing the number 4 a lot. Yes. Stop it. I don't know if this is you or this person. There's something here with bad health. Somebody could be sick. Doesn't have to be like in their body, as far as like their lower extremities, but this can also be the 9 of Swords to me, which is like having sleepless nights or anxiety. There's something here with that. You have the 31 here breaking down to a 4. Like I said, there's something with 4 here. And then we also have the wealthy man here. There's the number 13. Again, 13 breaking down to a number 4. Also, as I'm looking, all these dice have 4 on them, and I didn't even shake them. So there's something here with the number 4. The number 4 here talks about stability here. And I don't know if this Aries is born in April, the beginning of April. There's something about 4 here. It could be the 4th month. Doesn't have to be. But let's push on. Okay. There could have been an ending here. If it wasn't an ending, there's something about with the world here. If there's not an ending, there could be travel here. There could be a distance, I should say. How does Esther feel about? Oh, his birthday is the 14th month. Oh, yep. There's something about number 4. There's an energy that with the King of Cups here, this person has love, but they're not displaying it. They're not showing their true feelings. What are the true feelings and intentions towards Esther? Yeah, they're hiding it with the High Priestess here and the King of Cups. This is like big secret energy. Like you know, this is like you don't know where you stand energy, but this person could have, you know, deep feelings towards you. There was an ending. There could be some ambiguity about an ending as well, because this High Priestess was just in front of this, in front of the Tower. Yeah. There's an energy of being unclear. So I don't know if this person is unclear, or I don't know if this is you or this person. There's a lot of moon energy here with the moon. And then we have the High Priestess. There's a lot of hidden things here. Hidden things that you don't know about, or hidden feelings. It's like there's an energy of deciding on whether to commit, whether you should start something, whether you should commit here. Ace of Wands, Hierophant. But we do have, and this deck is in the upright, but this King of Wands is in the reverse, which is depicting this this Aries. Yeah. So there's a lot of, there's love here, but there's also, I'm hearing arrogance. So ego, arrogance. They don't want to display their feelings, this person. They could have deep, deep feelings, but there's an energy of like, I don't want to tell you. This person could be confused whether they want to push forward or not. The final outcome is the Ace of Pentacles with the Page of Wands. So I feel like there's going to be communication in this scenario. There's going to be an olive branch offered. So I feel like communication will be offered here with the Three of Pentacles underneath. There's an energy that this could come off the ground and you can actually, geez Louise, look, Three of Pentacles. And right under that is the Two of Cups, which is like getting back on the same page again. Can I have timing, Holy Spirit? It just, let me see. Yes, again. These are the cards that I was talking about in the beginning of the read. You have the green light here, which is a go, like it's going to happen. Again, confirmation. There's some things you need to work on though. I'm gonna pull for that though. Can I have timing here? Yeah, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen at the 11th hour, or it's gonna happen like just not when it's almost too late, but it's like it's gonna happen. But you might give up by then. It's saying like it's gonna happen, but you're gonna be like, oh, this isn't gonna happen. And the 11th hour is like time is winding up. You're moving on, or however that resonates. This offer is gonna come in. It's seemingly gonna come out of nowhere because it happens at the 11th hour. Also, you do have advice against it, but I want to ask why. There's something like this is going to happen, but this seems very cyclical. Like this has an energy that it can happen again, like however it ended or however. So there's an energy of needing to, you have to do something. Why is advice against it under the deck here? Why is advice against it? Seven of Wands. Why Seven of Wands? This is like pushing back. Why though? I don't know why this connection ended. So be mindful. I don't know if this is a third party connection. I'm not putting that out there, but the cards that I do have here can in some ways symbolize that. So just be mindful. Third party doesn't have to mean another lover or anything like that. It could just be another energy, or that this person took someone's side over you. So it's telling you to watch out for that, because this other person that's being depicted here is the Queen of Wands, Five of Wands, and the Devil card. Okay, so just be mindful. Like I said, it doesn't have to be another love connection. It could be a family connection, but there's just an energy that somebody chose somebody, or somebody chose a different path other than you, and it's something about be mindful of that. However the connection started and ended, there's an energy of cycles here, so just be mindful of that. I'm going to pull one more card. What is the advice? What is the advice? Yeah, take it slow. Turtle's pace. So there's an energy, if when this does come back, there's an energy to take it slow. Again, here we are with that Scorpio energy, with secretive, mysterious energy. There's also something about emotions here. Whether this person not displaying their emotions, and or maybe you have all of the emotions. So there's something about balance, needing to balance out the connection. But yeah, I hope, yeah. And also one last thing, there's something about rose colored glasses. So if you've let things pass before that you shouldn't have, like red flags, it's saying don't do that this come around, because it's gonna be a cycle. So meet head on those issues that you should, and talk about the necessary conversations that you need to talk about, and go forward being open, and displaying all the communication that you need. Okay, so I wish you luck in that, and would love to hear this in the weeks to come, so keep us notified.
Lovely reading. I'm going to use, for the next reading, I'm going to use my Oceanic Tarot, which is like my mermaid tarot.
Keely, I'm sorry, can I answer this one question?
Yeah.
So yes, meaning a cycle, like yes, it has the energy to happen again. Yes, the same way. Yes, that's the energy that I feel. That's why it's gonna come back in, but there's advising against it, because if there's an energy that you don't address what you did in the past, there's an energy to repeat it in this cycle, and the cycle will start all over again. Sorry.
It's okay, fine. If you'd like a reading from myself, please put a 1. Thank you for coming by, Kirsten. And she says, okay, that makes sense. I'll have to change things this time. Have an amazing night. Okay, guys, if you'd like a reading, please put on a 1. Okay, Megan. If you'd like to ask a question, you can do. I don't want no, just kidding. You're funny guy. I don't know, Claire. Everybody just vanished. I don't know if somebody's gone live. Like Toga or somebody. It's weird.
Shh.
Right, Megan says, no, just a general reading, thank you. Well, Claire, I think you like secretly get a few people to come back then. And you said, for a second. I think a lot of people interested in the Gary potato cage. Yeah, I'm gonna cover that. I'm gonna go into that on my channel. I've already done a reading privately about that case, and I'm gonna do one as a video, and then I'm gonna do a stream about the facts and everything that's going on as well, where we can just discuss everything going on. I am going to be making a Twitter message group about the Gary Petito case if anybody wants in. If you want to join that Twitter message group, just send me a DM on Twitter and I'll add you to it. You can share everything on there as well. I'm just getting your cards ready, Megan. I'm sorry. Okay. So these cards, I've never used them before, Megan, so you're the first one of these ones. These are the Oceanic Tarot. The first one we have here is the Five of Cups, and it says on its sadness, and obviously it's about like something emotional that made us feel really sad or wore down or just depleted our energy anyway. And I feel like that this is something that's already happened, and I've asked what this situation was around, and I feel like that this is something that where we felt like I know this is brought up in the other reading a little bit, but it's what the cards come up. This is the Hermit, and I feel like that this situation is something where we felt very much alone, but it's because it was a time that we needed to be alone. Okay, we might not have physically been alone, but mentally and emotionally we didn't have that stable feeling, that feeling of stability. To answer your question, KK has not been arrested yet. There is a warrant out for his arrest though. Not as of yet. Anyway, going back to Megan, I have then got the Knight of Cups for you. There's a lot of cup cards in here, so I feel like there's a lot going on with you, with your emotions, or there's something connected to the water signs as well there for you. But the Knight of Cups is coming in, talking about proposals. Now, this could be somebody giving you an opposition or something that is going to be lifting up our spirits. It's something that's going to be bringing a change in our life anyway, and it's going to be bringing in back that feeling or stability there. And also, we've got the Wheel of Fortune here, and that's all about destiny and really the cycles turning and changing. And you got the King of Cups. I feel like that is people finally understanding and get it. Like, I feel like that for a while you was feeling like nobody was understanding and you felt like you was being ignored or whatever. And you felt like literally nobody got what we was talking about. There was needing for like a situation for gentleness there to be coming in around this, whatever this may be, to ensure that it's okay, Claire, to ensure that that you got through that. Because I feel like that there was people who was trying to help you, but they was forceful, and that's why you went in within yourself for a while there, Megan. There was a need to be building back up that trust. And you got the gentleness in there as well. Okay, they're telling me to grab my Cosmic Traveler deck or whatever the card. No one has to say sorry. Don't say sorry, it's fine. It is a subject we're going to be going over. So if you're not on my Discord, please join. I have started the Gabby Petito subserver on the Discord. That's a subreddit, but yeah. Yeah, right, Gary's right. I can have like 3 different conversations all in one go. But anyway, back to you, Megan, my love. View from above, get the big picture. I feel like the situations around you where we've got a very much of an inside view, and it's hard to understand like what's going on and how to deal with that. Like it's like a crossroads. It's like a bit of a clash of two swords where there's 2 people who are literally like head on, and I feel like there's this feeling of not understanding properly. So where they get saying for you from above, they're saying like to take a step back and really take in everything that is being talked about and being said. And then you've got fogged in, go slow, take time. This is telling you that because I feel like this is a separate situation, this part of the reading, what it's talking about, this is saying that there's a need for you to, or the people around you to not rush in and expect somebody to just pick themselves up and be okay. There's a need to just be able to go with the flow there and be able to go with the flow and take the time there. I feel like that you've been trying to explore how to meditate. Or you've been thinking about meditation and been thinking about grounding and trying to understand that grounding, Megan, and understand how it works and whatever. And I feel like that you keep feeling drawn to this spiritual path and like, how do I get into it? I feel like that you felt connected to it like all your life, and when you do finally get into it, it's going to feel a bit like of a transformation. It's like a new way of living, a new way of seeing things, a new light, and it's going to feel really, really amazing for you as well. The cards want you to know that you are protected by the angels. What I say that things have been feeling a little bit rocky here and there. You are cherished by the angels. That's it, Archangel. Archangel Michael, I think that one is, with the sword. I might be confused. It might be Gabriel. Okay. Where's that other mermaid card gone now? Have I put it down already? Okay, there it is. And then you've got to be spontaneous. And the reason why I bring this up, I don't think I told you a second ago that you got to be spontaneous, is because you've got this card coming out of the Great Adventure one here. This card did come out before, but I felt like it wasn't ready to come into the reading yet. And I feel like that this card is saying to you that to get out of your day-to-day being very rigid within your life and to take risks. It says it there, take risks and venture forward. The water might sometimes feel a bit choppy, but it's all part of the experience of life. It's about following your bliss and what exactly works for you, and learning to connect with that inner intuition, that deeper knowing within your life as well. Trying to shuffle my tarot, but they are the wrong way around. I don't know why. So annoying. Okay, you got the Page of Swords here, and I feel like, again, it's about that taking risk and that venturing forward. Sometimes, like, venturing forward on like a soldier, so like a lonesome journey, but not in a lonely way, but really just getting out there and doing something, trying something new, and also connecting into that younger part of yourself as well, to how you felt like when you was like a teenager and in your adolescence. Because I want to say those times that you felt like, because you've had to be that grown up or be that other adult head on for a while, there is times when you feel very, very old minded, very strong headed, and very much like even though you're feminine, I want to say that masculine father type energy does come through with you as well around people sometimes. And they're telling you there's a need to be just leaving that energy to one side and really just being free. Like he's got his hair blowing in the wind, and he's just going on his adventure, wherever it may take him. And you've had that time of rest, okay? You've had that time to contemplate and to be in the quiet. It's now time to be moving forward with that. You've got the great adventures, be spontaneous and following your bliss. And last but not least, said list instead of least. Oh my gosh. You got release, control, surrendering to the journey. There's a need, Megan. It's like sometimes you like everything fit into a certain way, but it can't be. Hey, die for JD. It can't be all fit into a certain way all the time. There's a need to just go with that flow, with that energy right now, to see where that takes you. I hope you understood that, Megan. Oh, Kamisha. Oh, sorry, I'm just putting on my cards back in their little piles. I'm just waiting for that reply. I'm also do that. If you'd like a reading from Kamisha, we've got a bit of time left. Put a 1 in the chat.
Hi, guys.
Thank you so much, Keely. I understood that. I'm glad you understood, my love. Remember to put your ones if you'd like a reading. Also swear to Like Cosmic Tarot by getting her link out of the description of this video.
Thank you.
If you're new here, please subscribe too.
Okay, how about D4JD?
Die for JD.
Die for JD. Okay. Do you have a question? I'm right there with you, Gary. I was like, oh my goodness, when I met Keely, I was like, oh my goodness, she would be the best ASMR person. Their voice is so smooth and nice.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay, die for JD. Okay. Oh, okay. Sorry, my cards are flying here. One more card. Okay. I believe that you will. Let me just pull one more. I'm going to show you the cards. Ooh, a lot of it. There's a lot coming out. One card, please. Yes, so that's what I was getting. I believe that you will. You could be even getting a message, or it's saying a message, but I feel like a lot of people apply online now. I know in the States we apply online for homes and stuff. So it could be an email, or it could be an actual letter in the mail that you get. Whether you're applying for a new home or however you're going about it, there's something about a message or a piece of mail that's coming through. There could be, they could ask you for more information here, because it says need more information. So there's something that you could find as far as a place that you're interested in, or that you're delving into, but there's something about needing more information here. You are on the right path. So however you're going about it, you are on the right path. There can be delays on this path. So just know that here with the delays ahead, just keep in your head that, it could take some time, because we do have the pathway card, which talks about the road ahead. It doesn't talk about immediate things, but it does talk about something that could potentially happen a little ways off. Can I have energies on when this happens, Holy Spirit? What is the pathway? Give us the energy of the pathway. It doesn't have to be far off, but it's not an immediate. It's not like tomorrow. It's not like that energy. Can I have the pathway? Ooh, we're being quiet. So yeah, just be mindful that there's something about not hearing, like there's like, I didn't hear from this place, or I haven't heard from somebody, or if you reached out, if you called and you haven't heard from somebody, or if you emailed or applied, there's something about I haven't heard. However that resonates. So just be mindful of that. Don't lose hope. Can I have more information, Holy Spirit, when this is happening? The pathway. Yeah, there's something about there may be a little waiting game here. Yeah, there may be a little waiting game. There's something about in the winter months. Oh, I'm so sorry. There's something about in the winter months, or when it gets cooler. I don't know where you are in the world, but there's an energy about winter. Specifically December, and or I do have January here. I have a whole deck of cards of different dates in here, and that's what's coming out, December and January. Doesn't really have to be that, but it's definitely displaying some like when the weather is cooler. So if you're in the part of the world where the weather is cooler and potentially snowy, if you get snow, I feel like you will be able to find a place then at that time. I just want to pull some more advice. Yeah, it's something about fall and winter here. It's like, and I'm getting November, fall, November into winter type of energy here, because the Scorpio card did want to come out. Scorpio is at the end of October, and then November going straight into winter. There's something about gathering funds. There's something about gathering funds here. There's something about money or gathering funds. Let me clarify that. Tell me about. You could be a Scorpio. The Scorpio energy is coming up heavy. You don't have to be, but there's an energy of Scorpio here. I'm going to put this back up. Okay. Tell me about money issues here. Tell me about money issues here. It's not saying that you have money issues. There could be a lot of, doesn't say, not bills, but there's a lot of things coming up for you that you have to pay for. So be mindful of that. Because with the 10 of Wands here, there's an energy of things are just coming at you when this happens. So just be mindful of that. It's almost like things are coming at you here with the 7 of Wands, and it's a lot of things going on, and you're just trying to push them away. I want to find out what this energy is here. We have the Queen of Cups with the Devil card. Why do we have this here? I have the Queen of Cups and the Devil card. Why is this here? There's something about there's something about a male here, or a masculine. There is a lot of could be conflict around this person. This is a definite person, I believe. Could be a marriage or some kind of union. Doesn't have to be, or this is in relevance to the house. This doesn't have to be a marriage. This can be something about a home. So there's something about conflict with the home, either with the current home. It feels current. It feels current. It doesn't feel like this is what you're walking into. I feel like this is what's going on now. I feel like what you're walking into is more blissful with the pathway card here. Tell me more. Tell me the energy she's walking into in this new home. Yeah, the energy that you're walking into in the new home is the Page of Cups. So it's a more lighthearted energy. There's an energy of working together, or being able to save money, and or however this resonates. There's something about things being more manageable. So just know that. I do want to pull one of these. Okay, let's see. Can I have advice, please, Holy Spirit? Advice? What does she need to do about this place? Can I have advice? Woo. Okay. Yeah, it's saying take action. If you find something that you really want and that it goes, with your energy, there's something about taking action on it. It's like be your own knight, which means like taking the initiative, taking the action to move forward. I'm going to read this real quick. Okay, it says, you can be your own knight. You may be in a dire situation that you need escaping from. Rest assured, you have the power within to persevere. You already know what you don't need, and it's to be rescued by a charming prince or a chivalrous knight. You've got your own shield and sword, and God's help. Anyone who thinks they could do a better job. So this is just, again, taking that initiative, knowing that, you have all the tools within to proceed forward. I think there's some energy here with the current house or the current standings, but I feel like when you do go into the new home or the next place, there's an energy of more lighthearted energy here with the Page of Cups and the Three of Pentacles, which is an energy of being. The Page of Cups is very carefree, very like a fresh breath of air. And then with the Three of Pentacles, there's an energy that things are moving, things are on one accord, things are building. This is an energy of, renovations, even like working in the home, making it all nice, making it beautiful. So if things are working together in the new home. So like I said, there's an energy of potentially late fall, which is an energy of like November. I keep getting Scorpio. So late October and November into December, we do have the winter here. Okay, so just know that there's something with that timing. Like I said, there's an energy that if you do apply, or you're writing or doing applications, or however you do it, I don't know, but there's something, you may get a message that you need more information, or you're asking the people who are over the housing or the home for more information, however that resonates. But there's something about needing more information in a case. Okay. I'm going to pull one last card. Can I have one last guidance? Ooh, one last guidance message. Please, one last guidance message, please, Holy Spirit. One last guidance message, please. She needs to know. One last message. Hi, Pinky! I'm sorry, I'm so loud. Thank you, Pinky. Okay, a lot came out, but I'm going to take one. I'm going to show you. We have the abundance card here in the yin and the yang. I'm going to go off intuitively. There's something here about opposites here. So I don't know if this is pertaining to the situation now. There's something about oil and water. How they say oil and water don't mix. So there's something here that's going on in the current situation that's not working. Okay. It has worked for a time, but there's an energy that something's not working now. But I do feel like in your new place, an aura of abundance here. Abundance meaning like you feel good. You know, it's an abundance in your heart, in your soul. Like you feel at home, you feel calmer, you feel safe. So just know that that's coming. Like I said, there could be some delays. Don't get discouraged. It's gonna happen. Again, it's gonna happen. You are on the right path. Just keep looking up and taking initiative when the time is right. Okay. I hope that that resonated.
I'm gonna baby.
Okay.
Bye. That was a lovely reading. I'm not gonna do any more reading now because at the near enough at the 2 hour mark. But it's been beautiful energy here again tonight. I don't know if you felt the same way.
Yes, yes, yes. I feel like a lot of love. Like I don't know if anybody's into the chakras, but I feel a lot of heart chakra. Like there's an abundance of love in the room. Thank you so much for having me. And this is amazing. Like I love feeling this. So I don't know if you feel it. I feel like very like my heart is full, you know?
Yeah, it's a feeling of abundance and fulfillment as well.
Yeah.
Okay, said your energy woke me up.
Aw.
And Dave says, thanks so much. I am in an old house and I want to get a nice new little place. It sounds good. Do you want to tell everyone what you've got coming up on your channel or anything you've got, any streams you've got planned at all?
Okay, so I do go live on the weekends, predominantly Saturday and Sunday. I usually go live 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Again, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I usually am on there for about 2.5 to 3 hours. I do free readings as well. And I do a lot of them, as Keely said before, you know, that I just sometimes I make a list and I go through the entire list. So a lot of my questions are, you know, quick questions. I give you the answer and I give you a brief why, and then I move to the next person because, you know, as you can tell, like I have a lot of fiery energy. So, yeah.
You have lovely energy. I don't know what my energy is because obviously, like, I'm a fire sign, but I'm Scorpio ruling. Like, Scorpio rules in my
Yeah.
chart, so I feel like that mainly comes through my energy. Um, Claire says, hope you guys do another joint stream again. This was amazing.
Oh,
Yes. I'd love to arrange that sometime with you. I would have to talk about it and um, when and where and everything. And it'll be lots of
yeah.
fun.
Yeah, we
Oh,
definitely could do it again, you know. I'm open to it, so we'll definitely have to talk about it.
Pinky says, what a wonderful collab. Thank you, Pinky Lee. And the chat has been a bit up and down tonight. I feel like it might have been my fault a little bit. I haven't advertised. I only set up the stream today. My week has been so full and so busy this week. I've been hectic getting everything sorted out. Coming up on my channel, I have on Tuesday I do my card streams, which was the same time as this stream, 10:30 p.m. UK, 5:30 p.m. EST. And then next Friday I've got a panel on. I'm going to be joined by your boy Gary, Stevie J Raw, and Spiritually Empowered Coaching, and we're going to be doing spiritual talks, and we're going to be talking about connecting with your spirit guides. So that's going to be really, really fun. That's going to be really good. And of course, like I said, I am going to be talking about the Gary Petito case on this channel. I am going to do a reading about the Gabby Petito case with the utmost respect, and I always ask permission when I connect in, when it's something like this anyway, before I do a reading, so I'll have to do that. When I say ask permission, I mean from the spirits. They'll only bring in the truest energy if they want to connect and work with me. It's disrespectful to do it otherwise. And also, I'm going to be doing a stream with you guys. I'm going to set up that sometime, might be during the weekdays next week. Now all the kids are in school, talking about the Gabby Petito case. If you're not on Discord, on my Discord, then join it. The link is in the description. I do have a sub-server for the Gabby Petito. I have shared so much info on that. And that's so, like I said, I'm going to be creating a chat DM on Twitter. If you want to join that, and if you want to be on Twitter, then you're welcome to. Just let me know. Send me a DM on Twitter and I'll add you to it when I say it up. Also, please subscribe to Kamisha if you haven't already. Her channel is in the description of this video. And also, if you're new here, please subscribe. And I look forward to seeing you guys soon. But before we go, let me just quickly read these comments. Claire says, like I said earlier, I think a lot of people are investing in what has happened with Gabby. And now this other poor student who went missing. And then KK says, great stream with you both, and I stayed awake. I'm glad you stayed awake, love. And Dad says, looking forward to the Gabby reading. Yeah, that is going to come up. I have already done a small one, and I took a photo of it, and it's in my Discord. It's the first thing in the Gabby Petito Discord sub-server, so you want to check that out. It's very interesting, things that came up, and it's just with the deck of character, which I haven't used tonight. Where the hell are they hiding? I lost them. Oh, there they are. It's with these. I love these cards. They're really good. They look so like somebody's drew them, but they're really, really good. The things, the way they come out. Really, really good. Worth every penny. And I suggest them to anybody who has not already got them. I think if you're in the US, though, that they have to be shipped from the UK. So it's shipping fees. But apart from that, they're really good. And just finish off, I went and subbed earlier. Yes, I subbed last time. I subscribed to both. Lovely. And I says, I'll check Discord. Okay, says I subbed last time. And Claire says, I'm logging to Discord now. If that link doesn't work, I will set up a new one quickly and post it in the chat before we go. I'm sorry, Cam. I'm so unorganized. Let me just quickly get a link for the Discord before we go, because I know there's a lot of people interested in this case, what I'm going to be covering. As many of you know, my channel is very random. We do this, spiritual and readings, and we cover things like pop culture, we cover DV, and we cover chronic pain, and so sometimes it can be confusing, but people who've been here from near enough to the start know what my channel's like and what it's about. And we combine it sometimes. Like I said, we're going to do a reading about the Gabby Petito case. Anyway, guys, take care. Lots of love to you all, and I'll see you for the next stream. Ta-ra.